Hi folks, welcome to the 8 Regents of Westeros tournament. Not quite, but it's the little mini tournament that the Regents are going to play. We're going to have the first game of that shortly. Why do I have to look at this apostrophe? The word Regents here in the title, it annoys me so much. It doesn't belong there. But okay, so it's the first one is going to be Rupert against Stelios. Let's see the elimination bracket. So this is at the top, and then the winner plays the winner of Tassos against Cortius, and at the bottom it's Johannes against Urs and Francisco against Andy. And so the format of this one, as we showed you in the announcement stream, is basically this. Let's get this image. So everyone has been awarded a random faction and 4 random agendas to choose from. So we don't know yet, or at least I don't know, what the decks will be. So Rupert has Stark, and his choices were Knights of the Realm, Sword from the Shadows, the Gold Price, and the Long Voyage. I can probably guess which one it isn't. I can't see Stark Gold Price being a thing, so it has to be one of the others. Assault from the Shadows is the most established deck, although some people think it's not a good one for Stark. And the opponent, Stelios, here got Baratheon. Stelios has one of the easier jobs because, it's probably not going to play around with Gift of Mercy, but the others, Bar Crossing can be played, Alliance is a great deck, and Fate Militant also. And this is after we took what we thought were the 8 strongest Bar agendas away, and still they got this. Not only were strong agendas still left, Stelios also got a bit of luck. Could have randomly got some, I don't know, Banner of the Watch or something like that, but no. At least
yeah, but Fate is a great one. I think that's a good choice. By the way, you can look at what the agents are you looking at?
No, I'm going to join the game shortly, so it's supposed to start. And has
it's starting.
Excellent. Yes, so no huge surprises. Stelios playing Fate Militant, and Rupert has gone with Assault. I thought he might.
I don't think Assault is bad, but it's not. I don't think it's as good as Fate, but maybe I'll be proven wrong.
The Scotland team that Rupert played for in the World Cup played, I think, for Stark, some kind of Wolves Den deck that was a bit shadowy. So I'm not surprised that it's gone with the Shadows team again. But yeah, Fate Militant is tough, to be fair, and has Bonifer immediately in play. Better kill him off while he's still unprotected.
Yeah, and I don't think that Knights is also very good, but I think Knights in the actual tournament, the 8 Regents is an alright agenda for Stark because it has some Knights, but playing it against all the factions is a bit too risky, right?
Yeah, and if you played it here, Bonifer is already a knight, and some others are as well.
Probably
played
he
Davos.
have a different stuff on the board, but yeah, I think if you can play it in 8 Regents, if you can play it against Greyjoy or Night's Watch, it's actually a very good one. Oh, Galbert Grammar, that's a nice new card that I like.
Yeah, Winter Reserve, so
Galbert,
and I think we'll see probably Tower of the Hand in this deck, since it's opened Winter Reserves.
And Shadowy deck, yeah. But it is Galbert is kinda a shittier version of Ralph, but still a decent card, and it has a power icon which Ralph doesn't, so that's some kind of bonus.
Card goes in shadows. Now is he going to leave some gold? Because the more gold he leaves, the bigger the threats are. At least claim raise is still available, if not something annoying coming out of shadows like a ward.
Northern Keep was played to shadows for the icon.
And he spent the King's Road, so he's set up with the icon really well.
A really good icon, yeah. I think if you play this winter plotline, the Northern Keeps are pretty good most of the time, and I actually think Stelios might not have summer plots, maybe the mother, but I may be going with the summer plotline.
Okay, so Holy 100 is already key. If you let it win a challenge, it's going to get rid of the armory. So sometimes the 7 decks, well, sometimes, almost always, they also play the Crown. Imagine the Crown here. Well, now Begging Brother is killable, but wouldn't want to play it and get Bonifer claimed. And still, it's not protected, no attachments in play either. One cancel.
Is there going to be a winter is coming or something like that?
Does he eat it to kill the Antler Man and the Reducer?
Yeah,
Then
there's
two challenges back.
probably the Shadow of the North probably also in the deck. It is one copy. I think if you have the Winter Bloodline, there's no reason not to put one in, but yeah, I think you go for it. So that's a claim race.
No.
No claim race. So just the Reducer probably going away. Yeah, but maybe you want to not do too many more challenges here.
Well, this blanking will kind of do the job, I think. So blanks. Oh, blanks Bonifer. Well,
Interesting.
it's another one strength to just defend military. But I think. Oh, okay, never mind. It's just going challenges. Thinking, can he stop Holy 100 from dealing the armory? I guess might as well spend the armory then.
Yeah, but you can do power challenge. If this is unopposed, and then he has power challenge back. That's two claim basic. I mean, this one gonna be going from the agenda trigger and one.
And as nice as the prospect of killing the Bara board here is, look at the Stark board now, can't reset.
Stelios defense. I think he could have left it unopposed to have two power on the faction card, no?
Probably no real threats. I think he
I
could
mean, the
have.
unopposed in Rick, there's not a threat and stuff.
I mean, Shadowy deck could be playing the zero cost kill event, but it's not in Shadow, so
Poison.
yeah.
This one you can for sure leave unopposed, I think. Get that power on the faction, maybe.
Doing a lot of challenges is Rupert, even though there isn't a White Harbor or anything like that, so power is just going to be lost.
So he's winning comfortably a power challenge? No inside, but he has cards now in hand, so.
I think Begging Brother will do Intrigue down to 4 cards. Seems like the best challenge to do.
Okay. Yeah, and you still win you're still winning the power challenge. I think it would be better to trigger it on the Holy 100 challenge. Oh, goes for this one.
I mean, this one he can win, the other one he can't, right? It's
Yeah.
8 on defense.
Oh, yeah.
You have to attack
Villa didn't. Yeah,
two
Villa
separate
didn't defend.
challenges.
Well, yeah. I don't think Villa would defend, sorry. Probably a little bit safer on the Holy 100, but it's not the worst here. And probably there's going to be the move power location.
The move power location.
Sterlens with the Militant.
Yeah, I mean, even if not for the Fate Militant, the Antler Man is kind of a spoiler that we're going to be playing that. It's very nice actually with Antler Man. You can trigger it in taxation even. Okay, so
Maybe supporting the Fate gets rid of Mira for one round.
yes, possibly, and it leaves him safe from the shadowy thingies, but it's quite early. And at this point, Stark is just setting up. If there's any other choke, or is Galbert not such a prominent character
I
here.
mean, he's, I think, just okay character in the Winter Bloodline. I think, what other joke would there be? Like, there's probably Karster, Rickard Karster or something like that, that kind of would be a joke if you don't have characters to spend. But Fate Militant tries to swarm. Oh, that's a bad one. Oh, does it block the agenda? Doesn't, right? It's move.
No, it doesn't block the agenda.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, and Eric. Well,
Just Martian Greek. Oh, you
yeah,
can't.
you
Yeah.
he has to if he wants to have it on the board. He could blank Enterman for what that's worth.
I'm surprised
Bang, brother.
he's not just letting stuff stay in shadows. Okay, but he spent all the gold. So one natural shadows card and one fake shadows card. And Bara in a really good spot here, I think. Carful doesn't mess with this Fate Militant. It could have been okay if there was something different played by Baratheon or if Rupert had drawn a different opponent. Well, has he drawn any dupes at this point? You should be getting some cards for Bonifer, so I think he's always going to be in a good post reset spot if Rupert doesn't dupe his characters at any point. Okay,
Yeah, but
Bonifer
he
dies, but you
probably doesn't.
repopulate.
He will won't play. I don't know if either of them play Margulis.
Maybe the stranger.
I think Rupert could have the Stranger, but not sure about Margulis. I think Winter Bloodline I see more with the Hellis as a proper reset. I think Stranger is a bit weak reset, but Stelios I think probably plays the Hellis, right?
That's a reasonably crownable board now. You can even crown just to stop Mira.
Yeah, you can force Pagan Brother into one challenge with Rick if you want to. You can, I mean, at least force a defender for the intake, but nothing you can do. You could have in the winter plotline in the shadow deck type. Um, you could have the add to challenge location Greywater Watch, but I think it's one gold to bring it out. Yeah, so this military challenge is winnable on defense if you want to, but yeah, you do want to. Mm. Well, begging brother, not begging brother, poor fellows at least is blocked by Canhold.
Mm-hmm.
So you might as well use it in defense. Get some insight. If you put Mira and Rick into intrigue and stealth plus Antlerman, then begging brother has to defend. You're losing, but you can then win power, I think. Block the red keep, if that's something that you're interested in.
Well, I mean, there's still gold on Bagging Brother. If it's something factored in. Also, if you spend your
Yeah.
characters, then you might get rigged back. Oh no, he's not going to be standing.
Just defense, so that was kind of the plan. Oh, are you winning actually? Yeah, you're just about to win power if you want to.
One over reserve, so at this point, probably Stelios doesn't
Or you can defend power.
care about the red keep that much. He'll take what he can, I think.
So I think he now can't do power if he doesn't want to block everything, but he's mm, so good with cards, he might do. If he does power challenge with Bonfire, he then gets dominance if Rupert defends. Right?
I
You have to
think
spend all three if you want to defend against bonfire.
pass is the way to go. Okay.
Use it.
The military and intrigue then, and tie dominance.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess you get 2 cards more for red keep and tie dominance. He's a really overreader. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't like the hand it has. Oh, yeah, you win. I like that as well.
Ah, of course, yeah. Red keep is there. Easy to forget.
Especially when you acknowledge it 5 seconds earlier and then immediately forget about it again.
And it's going to be dominance.
Well, really good round for Stelios here.
Yeah, I mean it is, but on the other
Supporting
hand,
the fate, yeah.
Fate Militant is also doesn't work that well if there's no power to take at
So
any
he
point.
didn't trigger a red keep. Yes, he
Uh,
does like the cards in hand.
there's no good reason
Well, if you
not to
like the cards
trigger.
in hand, there's no good reason to trigger it, right? If you have cards, you just have to throw them away further. Why? I don't know. Why trigger?
Because the 7 cards are not the 7 best cards in his deck, right? There's a chance he could have drawn something better.
I mean, but the chance he draws something that's not as good and then just throws it away for his. I don't know. Nick
There's
has very strong opinions
there's
about
no good
always
reason
using the draw.
not to. I mean, if you're playing against Mill or if something is happening, if the discrepancy is hurting, if you're playing against a Pillage Baron or something, sure, but in a normal game, there's no reason not to trigger draw effects if it puts you over reserve. You just get more cards to choose from.
Yeah, okay.
That's okay if there's siege preparations or something. I mean, I don't know.
Another,
If there's Cersei in play and you could see power for her,
yeah.
might not want to draw. I guess going to take a direwolf, I'm guessing, maybe Greywind into Crown. So that's going to keep Mira in play.
Which gradient you're thinking?
The attachment, the overpowered attachment that everyone plays.
Well, I think the more aggro decks play the normal gradient sometimes, but
Well, it is the attachment overpowered Greywind.
also the crown will keep Mira in play for what that's worth, but kinda puts him in an awkward position with claim, I think.
Puts both of them in an awkward spot at the moment, but
Well, not really. Villa is pretty expendable, I think.
yeah, on the other hand, Stelios have to claim either Background or Monifer, and still could be a claim raises coming.
Yeah.
Lots of gold. 8, hopefully he has something there to pay for. But if he has, like, I don't know, characters that come out and 0 cards in hand, we're still going to have a reset, so it's not the best. He needs some dupes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The Harris isn't great against Pet Militant, so.
Yeah, it's interesting that he plays crown now. Let's see my crown. Oh, that's support me. Okay, and Moonboy is a good claim, so.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great character, but this guy does not have stealth. Yeah, now you have to be careful for every challenge. It could be um, trigger rig with Grey Water Watch. You have to at least oppose everything, I think.
Yeah, can't even cancel stuff now because the overpowered Wolfie is there. Hopefully he gets Brothers Robes at some point to get rid of it.
Brothers Rocks is really great in 7 decks. So I think Stelios probably should oppose.
He's going to spend the character he wants to have in a winning
Yeah, and as
challenge.
well, you kind of want Rupert to gain some power that you can steal, right?
Hmm.
Risky.
Let's see if there's a penalty. Claim raise is the first one.
Claim this, okay.
Just the one though. If you played Winter is Coming, I mean, running out of killable characters with the crown revealed.
So do you get rid of one dupe from Courtney or do you
Well,
just take Dragon Brother?
that will tell us about something about his plot
Well,
deck.
actually,
Okay.
Dragon Brother has to stay if you want to defend the Rick challenge. But I think that also then reveals there's no.
You can't really, can you? You can transfer Gravewind onto Rick and you have two stealths. Or, yeah.
Okay, suppose you can do that. But then your opponent will also have Rick with spell. Can you trigger Graveyard? Suppose you can.
Hmm. So what's he going to take?
Courtney? Or Dragon Brother?
When you cancel Rick, Graven will have to cancel Bagging Brother, and then it's in hand, right? There's no other wolves. Then you can try to
Yeah, I mean, there's
hit
the
it.
claim raise you went in hand and. Hmm.
Although you have to, I mean, isn't Graven going to now? Well, you can
You're
leave
not going
this
to transfer control of Gradient, right?
unique star character on. Okay, so it's going to stay on the unique star character. Yeah, then you cancel. You let Graven go back to hand. More chance of getting rid of it, I think, that way.
Yeah, I mean, there is potentially more chance to trigger it back if you're, yeah, if you have start on him, but I think you can just take it back with yeah. Can you win a power challenge?
Nah. Not if Bara really wants to defend it.
But it's
Bonifer
still
is.
two cards in shadows and 6 gold left. It could be a whole
That's,
rope in shadows.
that's true, yeah. Maybe Bara actually forgets about the red keep and just tries the Bonifer insight a little bit here. Although
Well, this could be easily defended, I think.
Courtney's standing is slightly annoying
Yeah,
if
I
you can
think you
block
just
him.
block this.
Can't use Bagging Brother though if you want to intrigue, which would be
I
a
mean, I think
good plan.
Bonfire and Holy Hundred are enough unless there's some surprise coming out of the shadows. I don't know, a lady or something like
Okay.
that. Is there a lady? Frozen solid, okay.
Well, that's bad because now he's not getting red keep anyway, and he's just wasted the two characters that could have had insight. So slightly undercommitting was not a good plan, I think. Good trick here for Robert and Courtney stands. Now we can even defend
You can go for it, trick.
power back. Yeah. See, Greywind.
Claim raise honestly is not the worst to hit as well.
It's the climb race one. Gravint was the better hit in my opinion.
Yeah, but both were good cards, so either way, right?
We got our heads on spikes for Gravint.
I don't think so. Yeah, and I think you have to concede the dominance. There's just no way. Sure, 5 gold left. Doing power is pointless anyway. You could do military, you have to spend courtney, then you can do power. I say no, but there's 5 gold still left.
One good round for Rupert. Still very resettable though. Power is on character as well for Stelios, so has card advantage. If someone has a Morgulis to be played, for instance, now the card in hand is Gravint, so
Also kill your own courtney and very key uniques.
yes, true, but you have 4 cards to work with, and Stark is top decking. One card in Shadows, though, that most likely is very usable.
Another supporting.
Rationing does stop the
Yeah.
agenda.
Another round
Supporting
where
the fight
Mira
is
is
good,
not
though.
gonna be a thing. Yeah, now you're kind of close to being able to be able to get Rick back. I mean, do Rick back, right? If you can.
Okay, I have to cook.
Mhm.
By the way, Rick triggers on also on winning, huh?
Oh, and
Yeah.
winning, yeah. So
So,
then
rationing
on this
stops.
round, yeah. But it also stops Courtney. It's going back.
What's happening?
Stelios marshaled Bastard of Night Song and Brothers Ropes. In case you want to
Okay.
cancel Graven, but Bastard of Night Song also doesn't work this round.
Might get rid of Frozen Solid actually now, right?
Yeah.
Even falls off permanently.
Oh, really? Yeah. Always forgot that about those types of attachments. I think that's kind of a bug, right? I suppose. I mean,
Well, it's they're all refugees card, so must be a feature. Yeah, it
not a
is
bug
a
on the Iron Throne, but a bug in the design.
yeah. It's slightly it's a little much, yeah, to just have it become illegally attached like that. I mean, but there's 1,000 broken
Yeah.
interactions in the game. Well, we are watching Stark, right? So
Whatever. If it does a challenge with Rick, it's not going to work necessarily, but still okay. If he wants to defend, has to spend one character. Probably want to try um, leave enough to defend power as well. Rupert has great econ, struggling a little bit with cards, but still usable the gold, and Stelios struggling a bit with the econ and has the show guy in play as well. It's gonna be hard for him to defend power though because of this.
Nice little triggers from winning that he can't do this round. It's a shame for him. 8 minutes and 10 Bastard Night Song got him a long way here.
Mm-hmm.
He has the inside though right now, so going to draw a little bit, and the red keep is provisionally back. Probably going to be denied though.
Yes.
No timer by the way on this one, so what time do they want?
Is that how you agreed with? Or is that just on the players to decide?
Well, nothing was said on that subject, so
Okay. So how was the bracket actually made? Was it just random or
I
was
think
there some seed?
Zini just used Jousting Pavilion to randomize.
Okay.
Well, what can be defended? So we have two.
Huh, yeah. I say it doesn't work now, so they just kill Rick and forget about his ability.
Possibly.
Could also do poor fellows, probably. Although it's a 7 character. I mean, Rick can be a bit annoying to have to defend against him every time.
Yeah, this is going to win all three challenges. Actually, nothing can be defended realistically. Although now Stelios has gained gold, so he has one gold to work with if there was a card used, like a No Song So Sweet or something. May as well
Keeps
oppose everything,
Rick.
I think.
So how does No Song So Sweet work?
I don't think it's brilliant in this situation. You can add a standing I think, Baratheon character into the power challenge.
I guess it definitely doesn't work.
It's the one that was stealthed in theory, stealthing
begging,
begging brother.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit hopeless to just defend so that it's not a win by 5.
He's still ahead.
Yeah, interesting game. Still card advantage for Stelios, but now there is a duped character on the other side, plus, of course, all the econ to recover from potential reset, and Stelios loses some power, which gives Rupert plenty of time.
Yeah, if there is a Morgulis type reset or Stranger, something like that. If there is.
Stranger can choose cost 3 and really do a lot of damage. But then on the other side, what would you choose? Cost
2.
Cost 2 kills. Well, kills only Antleman, yeah.
Yeah, Kinzanaman kills Mira.
Can choose 5, can choose 4. Yeah, you can choose 2. Sure. Well, the Harris into Smith.
Yeah, the hair is not the best reset. For against makes sense, but against
So it's going to be Bonifer, Holy 100, and Begging Brother.
and the econ is a bit damaged now.
And what do we have here? Alicane, Galbert, and Mira. And one of the keeps can go, or the heart regrow, before it can be used. Only 2 cards, 2 new cards to work with also. Maybe it doesn't hurt that much. Maybe it's even going to wait if Northern Armor is marshaled.
But he may have another attachment in hand as well.
Garver doesn't choke this round either.
Mm-hmm. Because it's been. I mean, he wouldn't actually if he was around either. No, I think the biggest downside is that in Stark, all the winter cards have the summer caveat, but Ralph doesn't. That's kind of offensive.
Of course, because he should be able to choke more than Greyjoy does.
I mean, I don't think Ralph should have the no summer caveat. Sure, we can all agree that Ralph is overpowered. Come on.
It's taken 1 gold from Rupert here with that trigger. Still has 4 gold to work with and 2 shadow cards. Bila is just generally useful coming in cheaply here. Now what can we do with 7 gold here on Stelios' side? You can blank Greywind if he's allowed to do a challenge with that guy. Oof, okay, so time pressure actually. That's unfortunate. Let's not have this game decided by Rupert having to concede. By the way, the prize for winning this tournament is being able to draw first in the upcoming player draft.
So what if I would prefer to go last, so I can have to pick in a row?
I think you can probably reject the prize. We didn't talk about it. I assume that everyone thinks it's an advantage. I'm not so sure, but I think probably. I mean, you can grab your Argento first. So.
Yeah.
But there is a penalty for losing in round 1. The first round losers will actually have to do some entertainment for us during the Regents event.
Okay.
Natural card in shadows, that's got to be Sparrows, right?
Yeah, I think so. He put them in shadows, so maybe he's planning on having his own Harris. Oh, I didn't even acknowledge that he actually kept Rick. So that's
Could have waited with claim soak until after the claim raise was played. I think
well,
Rick is
a normal claim soak probably.
well, Rick surely. Is he keeping him to keep the threat alive?
I think he is potentially.
I mean,
Yeah,
now there's the number of characters has diminished, so means one has to remain standing. Villa will have to remain standing there.
Yeah, and she has to be spent on intrigue, so she can be spent on power. Otherwise, he can pay the same. She
Poison
doesn't
coin?
hold, but I think he pays poison coin. Stark as well.
Ooh,
So it's
basically,
decree, that's an interesting one.
could have been even played if he had some idea what was to come. I think maybe he was holding it to play on Mira in future round.
Yeah, makes sense. So, depending on what tricks and shadows Galbert should be able, no, Galbert, Boniface should be able to find Galbert, but
Yeah, I mean, there is
doing
another.
it this way makes me think that there might be.
If there's another frozen solid, then you also need Bonifer before you can froze. You can
Yeah,
do
yeah.
the brothers also. That sucks for Bara. Okay, for the first time, really, Rupert goes ahead, but now he's going to concede something back shortly, unless he has playable characters to come in and stop things. Does he blank Farhold or does he not care? Actually, this is
Well,
not the Holy 100,
if
sorry.
he wants to keep the threat with Luke, he has to blank on Graven.
So with Brothers Robes, you do Graven. I was thinking he has assault available here.
No, he's.
Well, do we have expandable dupes or not? Can't
Yeah,
claim
let's see
Villa.
if there is a stranger. Probably isn't. He was in a better position at stranger than Harris previous round. Oh, last card. That wins.
And it's past Brothers Robes. That's probably the plan to mess with power challenge as well, right? Means the difference, but that means it's not a character and he could use some. And
Yeah,
if this isn't
power
let
is
go,
going
it's a
to
minor
be-
disaster. So has to let go, I think. Can he? So Graven has been blanked, right?
Yes.
So can't stop the Rick trigger.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, Jana. The only good thing is that it's all on characters. Well, all of it. It's a lot is on characters, so you can reset it away, give yourself more time. Probably another Sparrows though, right? They're in shadows.
Yeah.
Although if you kill stuff off, then even Sparrows stops working. Haven't seen any Star Receptor or anything like that that would just be there as a safe way to start power. Long winter. Try to get some final pressure on, and
Let's
Stelios
get
keeps
rid
playing.
of some power from his character and Rupert's faction, right?
Stelios keeps playing the 6 gold plots. So
Yeah, it's
resisting the
probably.
choke with that one Kingsgate in play still has some gold to work with, always. Mira is back. Stelios goes first. He has a 2-claim plot.
Virtually to claim. Not everything is to claim.
Anti-red priest tactics to just use assault immediately.
Yeah, not guaranteed to have red priests in the 7 deck though.
No.
You could, I mean, it's still a good card, right?
Have you seen the restricted card? So haven't seen a traitor.
I assume that it should be traitor, but...
No plots either. And there is the star reset. That's what was needed.
Oof, 2 gold left. Interesting. I mean, 4 gold left, so 2 gold after Sparrow, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a 2-claimer.
That's great.
That's not bad. 2-claimer will hurt on military here.
Well, there's still a dupe and expendable villa Mirror Shadows.
Well, the 2-claimer from Rupert, I mean, against Stelios. Sparrows comes out. So far 2 characters can be killed. That's Rick and Sparrows, but if that turns into 3, then it's trouble. Loses Grey Wind because he needed to cancel Sparrows. It's getting slightly dangerous because now there is potentially the agenda and Star Recept, although he did have Caitlyn to block all of that if she went into the power challenge, right?
Yeah.
And probably those heavy defenders as well. Nah, not quite. Well, a bit less hurt, he does that. Yeah. He's going to probably concede something here so that he can do military and see what happens. Power with everyone.
You blank, you can blank before Caitlyn's in the challenge, you can blank the last card.
Can I plug this in? Okay. So,
It's a bit risky, you can overcommit a lot and then just a character comes out of shadows and...
and still is thinking about this, which he's entitled to, but Rupert said he was under pressure, so he might eventually have to. Okay, so this is 2-claim as well, so you can't just let this one go either. That's the problem, yeah. So spends 1 defender
I think you could potentially.
to get 2-claim military against herself. Okay, so I think power with both, right?
Well, that's in shadows. It is a
Obstacle, come on. Okay. So he can defend.
And now you get back to claim power and to claim military.
Well, that sucks for Stelios. What can we do? I mean, Caitlyn already was bad. Caitlyn just... okay, 3-claim. Caitlyn just blocks everything anyway.
Yeah, now this dragon brother has to be killed.
Okay, so Stelios hasn't played the reset yet, so for his sake, I mean, if it's Morgulis, that's alright. If it's Lucaris, it's still not too bad, but he's just lost his board.
Yeah, and a lot of power.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if he had a bit better recon, I think it's...
I mean, he was winning this game comfortably until
Yeah, until the reset, I think, because he couldn't repopulate with the icon he had.
He has the Harris
Yeah,
into Winterfestivals, is going to concede some more, but a lot of the board does go. You can keep 2, I mean, you can keep more, but
You can keep Galbert and Villa and
3 you can
say,
keep if you lose Rob and Caitlyn.
or you can keep Robin Caitlin. Yeah,
Rob and Caitlyn he keeps, okay.
Robin Caitlin was safe choice, I think. You for sure have some shadow mob. Small folk mob, whatever it's called. Oh, that's a good one.
Is it now? I mean, it's just getting started. Traitor was the. Where was this earlier?
Yeah.
When there was still time to, basically win the game. What has he top deck now? Brand Mira's still there, right? To just blank the.
Silent Sisters, yeah. And I think the major difference I think is in you can have with this type of games. Because look at them.
You can still do power though, right? Power with both and get rid of the last card. And it can only be defended by 5 provisionally against 5 on the other side as well. We put Caitlyn in to stop all the other stuff, and then Northern Armory her and just win from there.
Yeah, and Stelios doesn't work right.
No.
Yeah, I think this is now kind of a bit over for Stelios. It's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. It's another display of just simply how Stark has better cards in this game than Baratheon does.
It's okay. Think
Yeah, look at the cards. I mean, look at Caitlyn, Mira, and Robb Stark against whatever it's Holy 100 and Antler, man. It's not a fair comparison, is it? Privileged position, another thing that could have been useful earlier.
yeah. So you see, it's not. It has some bad luck for Stelios here, I think.
Could have passed. I just won with Winter Festival, but okay, that's a power challenge. That's 2 clicks more or 3. So. Oof, okay, that turned around extremely quickly once everything was killed. I mean, and once Caitlyn was played, Stelios looked to have a 2-claimer where if he could have pushed the power challenge through with 2 claim plus the agenda trigger plus Starry Sept was like on 13. And but he couldn't even do that and still got everything killed. So sad day for him. What can we do? Okay, so Stelios will do entertainment for us. I don't know what that is. I mean, whatever it is, it's just a bit of fun even if it's something extremely minor. So have another one of these games coming
Yeah,
up
I'm sad to see that
in the
Violet
evening.
Fate is out so early. I like this deck, but what can you do?
Let's see. Cortes against Imrik is
Today?
tonight. So that's Martell against Lannister. Martell with some options there. Lannister with, I think, one is better than the others, but okay, we'll see. Yeah, hopefully, I don't know. In the evening, there's half a chance someone
Yeah,
might
I mean,
show up to stream it. Otherwise, we'll try to record it.
I think Conclave is a really good one for Lannister. I think there's some disagreement apparently about that. But I think Lannister had some good options, but didn't get them. There was still like Kingdom of Shadows and interesting stuff like that. But I don't know. It would be interesting for something like Lannister to get a gold prize that would kind of be playable. You could see some of the new agenda all start getting Gift of Mercy. Targaryen gets Gift of Mercy. That would be really bad for everyone involved, except Targaryen.
Yes. Mm, so, as expected, then Stark Assault wins. Strong deck. We'll be back with tonight's game if no one is streaming it. Otherwise, there's one more tomorrow afternoon. Not sure if there's going to be any live streaming. It's awkward if the games are scattered around like this, but we'll do our best. So, hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one.
Bye bye.